Okay, so this is a video I've been kind of interested in making for a while. I always see people with like these massive Precure collections online, and they always have like the cool transformation items and stuff. Well, that's not what I got. I just got a few figurines and plushes. I have accumulated some cool stuff over the years, but for the most part, it's not super impressive. But, I do got some cool rarities, so I hope you enjoy the video. I also have some homemade Precure merch I made that I'm going to show off. So, yeah, I don't have the coolest Precure merch collection, but I still hope you enjoy the video. Hi, I'm Kieran Invader Zcat. I like talking about anime, cartoons, and whatever else I'm into at the moment. And today, I'm going to be showing off my Precure merch collection. So to start off, we have the Star Twinkle, or some of the Star Twinkle Precure cutie figures. I see a lot of Precure fans own these because I think when you search up Precure on Amazon, they're one of the first things that pop up, and they're like fairly cheap. My mom got these for my birthday when I first got into Precure, and I actually got these before I started watching Star Twinkle. So I think this is one of the first pieces of Precure merch I've ever owned. So we have Cure Star. I've shown these off like a million times, I think, in past videos, but I have Cure Star, Kitty Innie, or Cutie Innie, I think that's what it says on there, because it's like the cutie figures, Cure Cosmo, Blue Cat the Space Phantom Thief, and Space Idol Mao. And I'm really glad they made some Space Idol Mao merch, because she is super cool. So next up, we have this figure of Nagista. I think this one's pretty old, kind of. It looks great. It's in great condition. I got it in the box. The story about how I got this figure is really funny. So there's a store where I live that's like a trade-in store where you can trade in DVDs and Funko Pops and stuff and anime figures. And I went there for the first time and I was looking around and I saw this and I about died. Because when do you ever find Precure merch here in America? Like, it's not possible. It is extremely rare you find any kind of Precure merch here. So I about died, and I knew it was going to be mine. I didn't have enough money to buy it when I first saw it, but I knew it was going to be mine because I'm the only person within a 1,000-mile radius who knows what Precure is. So basically, a few months after I saw it, I was right. Nobody bought it, and my mom eventually got it for me for my birthday. So yippee. There's actually something kind of weird about this figure. It looks normal on the surface, but when you mess around with it, kind of, her body can come off. And her skirt, which I'm probably going to censor because I don't think you need to see a 14-year-old panties. But yeah, I don't know what the purpose of this is. It's not like you can only take the skirt off, but it's not like you can it's not like a fashion doll. So I don't know what's going on there. If any of you guys have an answer for why I can cut Nagista in half, please let me know because I am confused. Next, we have what is probably my favorite piece of Precure merch that I own. These were made during the 15th anniversary of Precure as like a special collectible figure. I still have some of the remedies of the box over here. I have the photos on the box and like the side of the box. But yeah, these are like super rare 15th anniversary figures, and I just think they're really cool. They did come kind of broken though. Their hands aren't supposed to look like that. And you can tell that Nagisa, I don't know if you can tell, but oh yeah, Nagisa's leg, not Nagisa, Haneka's leg is super broken. Next is this really cool figure of Cure Peach. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this one because I have an entire video where I'm opening this figure up that you should totally go watch. This one is posable, you can change the face and stuff. However, I haven't changed this one since that video came out just because I really like this pose. So next is this figure of Cure Marine. This is also one of the first pieces of Precure merch I got. This one is quite different from the other figures because this one's more of a toy than like a figurine for display. You can move its arms and you can kind of make it sit down. Kind of. But yeah, I think this is super cute because it's Cure Marine and she is still one of my favorite Cures. But even if it isn't as cool and displayable as the other ones, I still really like it. Now, this next one isn't actually a figure, it's an acrylic stand of Kier Miracle. My mom got this for Christmas off of Temu, and apparently it was like $1. Listen, not everything you're gonna buy from Temu is going to be safe. If you are shopping on Temu, please be careful. But this came in the mail just fine. It's of good quality, and there are a ton of different. I went to look, and there are a ton of different Maho girl figures. You can get some of all the other Maho Kiers and them in a ton of different outfits. So I can say if you want some Maho merch, then Temu is safe, or it was safe for me at least. So yeah. Now, these are Precure Precure dolls is what I think they are. These are dolls where you can switch between the civilian form and the Kier form. And once again, these ones are more like toys than display figures, but these are so stinking cute. Oh my god. They are so chibi. I sadly do not have Kier Finale. These are the only 3 I have. But like I said, they're so stinking cute. I mostly just keep them in Kier form most of the time because, I don't know, I just like that better. But sometimes I do switch them out, but like I said, most of the time I just leave them like this. Now, these are technically the last of the figures, but I don't really think we can consider them figures. These are the recipe piece from Delicious Party Precure. The point of these, all of these have a QR code on the bottom of it, and you're supposed to, like, scan these onto the Precure watch from Delicious Party Precure, but I don't got that, so they're just like display things. I'm pretty sure there were 4 of these in the package, but one of them fell off my shelf, and I'm not sure where or when. I think it's under my bed somewhere, but I'm gonna have to look for it later. So, at the beginning of the video, when I said I had no transformation items, I actually lied because this is technically a transformation item. This is the Mirage pen from Here Go to Sky Precure. I got this for Christmas too. I asked for it because I wanted to be able to write with it, because you can actually write with this pen, but the pen did not appreciate being shipped all the way from Japan to the USA. So when it got here, it spilled everywhere, leaked everywhere, and now the stupid pen doesn't work. Or not stupid pen, because I still like it. It's still a cool collectible item. It just tragically doesn't write anymore, which is the reason I got it. But it's still glows, which is pretty cool. I like to use it when I'm watching Precure movies. I use this as my Mirai light because I always get mad because I don't have a Mirai light, so I use this as a Mirai light instead. So yeah, I called it stupid earlier. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, Mirage Pen. You're really cool. I like you. Alright, so this is a plush of Hummy from Sweet Precure, and as you can tell, it has sure been loved. It has a little stain right here. It's a little dirty on the nose. And that is because even though this is a very old plush from like 2012 when Sweet Precure was airing, this is also my first piece of Precure merch. My first 3 pieces of Precure merch were the Kier Marine doll, the Star Twinkle cutie figures, and this. I bought it off of eBay. Now, this Precure plush is actually kind of rare, or not like rare, I got it for $18 off of eBay, but I didn't see it online a lot. And apparently someone else found a blog post where you could win these in a claw machine. So these weren't like on the shelves. This is something someone won from a claw machine and then sold on eBay. So yeah, it's Hummy in a top hat, and I think it is the cutest thing ever. Oh my god, look at how cute this is. That is so stinking adorable. I love Hummy so much. She's adorable. She's so adorable. I'm beating her to death. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna put all these ones together in a set because they like basically are a set. I have all 3 of the Kier Wing plushies, and I love each and every one of them. I got this one first, and then I got this one for Christmas, which I feel like I've been saying a lot in this video. I get a lot of Precure merch from my parents for Christmas. And then after I got this one, I decided I needed to buy this one and complete all this set. These 3 are definitely also some of my favorite pieces of Precure merch, just because Kier Wing is absolutely awesome. So I have these 2 Star Twinkle plushes that live on my fan. They're really cute decorations, but I forget I have these all the time. Come on here, Melky, we want to see you too. I bought these thinking they were some of the Kier plush friends, and they took like 2 months to get in the mail, but when they finally got here, they were literally like teeny tiny. These things are super teeny tiny, and it really disappointed me because I found like a bundle of a ton of Star Twinkle Cure plush friends for the same price, but I bought these two instead because I like Cure Cosmo a lot. And these are adorable though. Sorry if the audio is weird. I keep having to hit Cure Milky so we can see her, but then I have to move the microphone, so yeah, life is pain. Cure Cosmo has a string, but Cure Milky doesn't, so I literally tied her by her little, like, alien antennas. This is a, like, 3D standee of Cure Wing. It's supposed to stand on its own, but I didn't staple it together, and even if I did, I kind of cut off some of the bottom so it would be even. But yeah, this is a 3D stand of Cure Wing I made at art club at my school. His skin is like just really pale because it didn't have a skin color. And yeah, I don't know. I think this is pretty cool. I like this. I think it's cool. His nose looks a little weird though. I tried doing the like all the Hirogata Sky Pretty Cures, they have like blush on their nose, so I tried doing that. But yeah, it looks like he got orange ice cream on his nose. And this I also made at my school art club. Oh, my hands are huge. I posted a video of me making, not a video, but I posted a picture of me making this on my community tab when I was making it. And I don't know if that post got any comments, but yeah, this is how it turned out. His little wing kind of fell off. He also has some gray on him because I was also making another clay figure I had left over, so I decided to make this, and I think it's absolutely stinking adorable. Even if I didn't get the colors correct, because Cure Wing has some, or Tsubasa has some like really weird colors, and I hate color mixing. We also cannot forget to show off my ginormous Smile Precure poster. This is like absolutely huge. It covers almost my entire wall. I really wish this is where I could record. I wish this was like my backdrop, but I have a big chair in the way, so I can't record here, but I really wish I could. The only piece of Pretty Cure clothing I have is this Hirogata Sky Pretty Cure shirt. My grandma bought this for me, and I am so happy she did. Because look, it is so adorable. Like, look, Cure Wing is on it. And my final piece of Pretty Cure merch to show off is also from Temu. I'm kind of having troubles getting like a full shot of it. I got this for Christmas, but we haven't had time to hang it up yet. So it's still very, like, it likes to retract. Why did I do that? But yeah, it's a Smile Pretty Cure poster. And I think I'm going to hang it right... Oh, my microphone. I think I'm going to hang it right here above the Nickelodeon poster. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I sincerely hope you all enjoyed this one. This is one I've kind of had in the back of my mind for a while, but I didn't know if you guys would actually want to see it. So I'm glad you stuck around to the end. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you enjoy it, then maybe go back on some of my other videos, go and watch some of my other videos, and see if you like those ones too. And if you do, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.